can sure set the table for success.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man over the middle. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, Chiefs going with a dime.
All right.
18. What's that? Hey, Uno. 11. Hey, south.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go. 19. White Tony. Hey, Uno more. 19 Texas.
Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Stroud. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
South. Alert to hot. Route to the right. Buggy.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19. Let's hurt. 19 Texas.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans grow their early lead to 13. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kings, put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Will take over inside the red zone. He goes out on the return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Now, what's what? 18. Oh, boy.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 7. Kangz Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. First down throw, Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They put Flowers in motion right. The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back. Rashawn. Massive hit. The ball's out. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Wow, what's that? 118, what's that? Good on.
Nixon on the toss. Shoots away from one. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On play action, here's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's in, touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. Take down the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
You got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 35, Chiefs 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To the air, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow. That's all they need.
first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Another throw from Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He connects downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Alert the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 118. That's it. Connect.
Mixon on the toss here, left side. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Why Tony? Hey, uno.
To the air, Stroud. It connects on the deep shot. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Here's Stroud now. That's incomplete left side.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG.
4-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Run here from Mahomes. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Attack!
Throwing is Mahomes. Finds him on the slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
18, let's go.
Stroud throwing here on first. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
Chiefs 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Back to throw it. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. A lot of space ahead. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and my quarterback will find you again.
First down throw, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The incomplete pass. Here comes second and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Got at the 2! And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. All right, partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. A touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Here's Mixon. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
On the quick, right? 18. Outside. Right.
The give now out of the shotgun. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to mod him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch the lead to 23.
52. Chiefs 29. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time if you're in all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
We've set it down from 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finding Flowers. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
All right. 118. What's that? Good.
Now a give to Mixon. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 29. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's the backup, first throw. Campbell hauls it in. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80. I got him.
Slot man motioned over. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's up?
Running left is Mixon. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
18. What's that?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Tackle made right around the 26. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. First and 10.
18. What's that?
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
What's that? 18. What's that? Back in. Under.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18. What's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 44-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 target.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by the open man. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Past the 60. Past the 60.
Throwing from the gun here. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while, and now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs 35. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Flowers now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Screen here for Smith. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the line they come, second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. First is man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He finds Worthy, complete. And they're taken down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 43. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Chiefs making the call. They're going for 2 again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Chiefs 43. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Has room down the left sideline. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick.
This kick is no good.
They're probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
On the ready.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
They're going play action. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Short pass, Bryant. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Quick throw right side. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league it becomes just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
All right. 118. What's that?
That throw behind his intended target. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves! Buffalo 18! Get it!
First down, play action. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
19, ready! 7 Pirates, go!
They go play action on first down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They're going to keep moving forward, Bronk, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Now Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tag. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Okay, break.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Deputy Ranger. Deputy.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the Texans. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Bronk, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it
chill, right on the side.